Welcome back to the Winky Squid.
Guys.
My name is Benea. I am one of your hosts, joined by, of course, my other co-host, Isaac, and
I'm
permanent
Isaac.
guest, John with a C.
So we have our permanent guest, John with a C.
Hey
Permanent
guys, what's
guest.
up? I'm John with a C. I'm the permanent guest.
Today we are joined by two longtime viewers, I would say.
Well,
longtime viewer.
One longtime viewer and one longtime guy who used to be on the old Winky Squid show
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple times.
Tay and Trey. Welcome, guys.
Tyler and
Hi.
Trey.
Yeah.
Trey, you want to say hi?
No.
Trey doesn't know how to use a mic.
Trey
He's like
doesn't know.
5 years old.
He's learning his
I'm
big boy word.
7. No, I'm 6.5.
Well,
Today
thank
we
you.
talked
He
about like
obviously doesn't know how old he
gaming
is.
consoles and stuff and sales of them. It sounds boring, but I'm pretty sure we made it not
You
boring.
just made that
And Facebook.
way boring.
We
Dude.
I'm
also
really good
talked
at doing
about,
that.
a little about Facebook and
How much
Promoting
we
our
hate it.
channel.
Even more boring. Facebook, dude. We
Yeah.
talked about drugs and alcohol,
Yep.
Heck yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
rock and roll.
boom boom guns.
Enjoy the
bang,
episode.
Bang
Yeah.
drugs.
Welcome back. Do your magic.
Okay.
Your screams aren't as manly as mine. Ah!
What? You sound
Why,
like
it's louder sitting right next to you, John.
yeah. You sound like a Muppet, Dad.
He does. He goes,
You sound
I
like
watched
that.
the Muppet
I'm
show
Kermit
today.
the Frog.
That's not even close.
maybe
Hey
it was
guys, I'm
him that was
Kermit the
calling-
Frog.
Maybe
Yo,
it was
what up?
Kermit
I'm the Frog and you're all gonna get
impressions
split.
calling
Kermit the Frog
Hey, try not to talk over people. Remember,
Don't have separate conversations.
and don't
Like-
just make noise.
Like if John and Isaac start talking, and then like Trey and I start talking, like that's
Yeah,
a
if
recipe
two
for
hosts-
disaster. No, like so, Trey.
So like if two hosts
If
start
two
talking
hosts-
at the
yeah.
same time.
If two hosts are talking,
yeah, if
you
we're
cannot
talking,
intersect their
like,
conversation.
don't talk over
That's
other
how it
people.
works.
Yeah, if it's two hosts, you are not allowed to talk because they're hosts.
I'm not a host. I'm a permanent guest.
Yep.
But if we're talking to our permanent guest or host talking, then you can't interrupt.
Don't hold your mic like that. Why are you doing that? It makes it go.
It still makes noise even if it's not next to your mouth. Actually.
Yeah,
Trey.
and it's
It
bad
still
for the
picks up
cords.
all sorts of noise. Always have it next to your mouth so you can talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if
Sir.
you're not talking, if you're gonna sneeze or something, then
Sneeze right into the mic.
yeah, I don't care. That adds value to it.
I don't think it does.
It does it not?
No, I think it.
I think it gives it more personality and the mic more
I
personality.
think personality and value are different
Especially
things.
considering this isn't even one of our mics he's using.
What if we just start shutting off our mics when we're not talking?
That
That sounds like a good
it'll-
way to have your mic shut off when you're trying to talk.
Does it make a pop sound when you shut them off?
Trey,
well, we'll find out
what the
because
heck?
Trey just freaking is retarded.
Trey, you
Trey's
can't
gonna
be
give us a
That doesn't-
crap ton of feedback.
I hope your mic doesn't plug in all the way and then we just can't hear you.
I hope so too.
I'd like that to happen to me. Want to trade my...
Trey, are you guys like retarded? Keep it
Why is that a
right
question, John?
here. What? Mute. I'm just gonna mute you the
Trey.
whole time.
Just mute him. I can mute him.
Dude,
straight from
you're
the
not
board.
even talking into the mic. Talking to the mic. You're on the
Trey,
podcast.
you're the worst.
You cannot talk unless you're talking to the mic. Talk into the mic, Trey.
Don't
right now.
actually
I
mute
feel like
him,
this is
Isaac.
going to
That would
end
be
up
the
as one of those
worst.
ones that just ends up in the trash bin.
It might if Trey
If
keeps
Trey's
doing this.
the
It's going to be one of those ones that just never gets uploaded.
Trey doesn't cooperate.
Just talk into your microphone like this.
Do we need to hold him at
Fine.
gunpoint?
No. Keep it here. If you're gonna be talking, you always talk into here, and that's only the place you talk.
This is like podcast 101.
Yeah, this is not even 101. This is
You've
podcast
seen
0.
you've seen
This is the
if
O
you've
in 101.
seen half a second of one of our podcasts, you should understand.
Literally a frame of any
If
podcast.
you just look at
ever.
the thumbnail,
the thumbnail,
you with any of us talking into our mics, you can tell.
you can
that
tell we're
you
not
talk
doing.
into it.
I was gonna give a representation, but I don't want to make the audio any worse than it already is. All the audio listeners are like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, guys, you
I
just
think
made
we
our
actually are
viewers
growing a little bit
drop.
of a audio following,
already-
now, if you will, or whatever.
Yeah,
whatever they're called.
Well, we were.
we were. They all just left.
They all
because
just
of
left,
Trey.
yeah,
Dang,
because of
Trey.
Trey, who they may or may not be able
This
to
video's
hear
gonna get
in
crap canned.
post.
You get crap canned. It's gonna go into the crapper can.
We've only done that with one episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't make this our second.
Yeah.
Don't make it. Don't do it, Trey.
It's going to happen.
It better not.
No, just
Because
talking to your mic.
that means if that happens, that we'll have to record on like Friday or
And
something.
I don't want to record on Friday.
I don't want to do that
either.
I
either.
don't want to do anything this weekend.
Well, you have the.
I think you're
Magic
doing
Tree.
something this
Trey-
weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have the men's retreat. That's different.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, but so that means we cannot record another day this week.
Yeah.
Basically.
All you have to do for this podcast to not be terrible. Okay, first of all, that right there, they can hear anything that happens.
Yeah,
to
don't
the
tap
pop
the
filter.
mic.
The only other day we could record is Thursday, and then Benet has to miss his thing.
I
Yeah.
don't have it right now.
Oh, cool.
So
Unless
if
you record
worst
Thursday.
comes to worst,
All right, so let's just pretend we're gonna keep this, and we'll record on Thursday. And
Yeah,
then
screw these guys.
like we did for our mom. As soon as they leave, we hit record.
Yeah, we didn't post that episode, right?
Did we post the one with our moms?
Are you kidding
oh,
me?
crap! Did we actually?
Dude, did you edit the wrong one?
Oh,
Man, I'm
no.
sorry.
Dude, the one we recorded, and like, oh, that was such a good one too.
Dang it.
Wait, you
Really?
didn't mean to upload that?
No,
No.
we just did that to make our moms feel included.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like anyone will actually watch.
John, how did you edit?
I didn't even think we were recording.
That took you like 7 hours to edit.
Okay, no, it did not take 7 hours to edit. It took like 11 hours to load 3 different times.
Did it actually take that long to export
Well, okay, so
on your mom's good
Benet, I think we
computer?
should get John a computer.
I'm not getting him a computer.
Man,
good idea.
screw you.
To get something like mine,
Taylor already got him a computer.
How much is yours?
Oh,
1,000.
yeah. I owe you
No,
50
the
bucks.
game was 1,000. The computer was
the game
free,
was,
right?
yeah, I got Red Dead for 1,000. Computer came free with it.
Where did you get the computer?
It's like HP's
From Red Dead.
website.
Oh,
It was on sale.
maybe
but
I'll
it's
get
probably
John
down
a
to that by now.
pavilion.
Yours was only like 600, wasn't it?
It's like yeah, something like that.
But
Mine-
it's yours
mine's
is way better than
mine's a
his.
pavilion.
Yeah.
Mine
Get
was
a
750.
gaming laptop because those are really good for video editing.
Yeah,
Mine was
And games.
750 when I got it like 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
just a pile.
that's like a
of-
million years in computer years.
See, maybe I'll buy you a pavilion.
That'd be hot.
I
Maybe
saw it
I'll
at
buy myself a
Walmart.
pavilion because I don't like people spending
Buys
money.
John a MacBook. No.
Stop
I mean,
it.
I've heard those are good for editing.
I've,
It's
We
just
have
you have to
two of
you have to
them.
learn a whole new operating system.
I learned
Yeah.
it a little bit. I learned it and I know it. It just I would prefer
the hard part,
Windows.
yeah, it gets hard when you're learning a whole new operating
Yeah.
system.
I know the operating system. I just don't like it as
Obviously,
much.
you don't. 'Cause it's
I know
better.
it. I know how to do it. Cap, it is not better.
You say Macs are better than freaking PC?
I like them, but
I
it
do.
depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I've
my
never
dad's
used
office
either.
computer. What's up?
I've never used either.
Real? You never
What?
used either?
Do you know what
How?
a computer is, Trey?
No.
What computer does your mom have that you use for school?
Paper.
A
Paper?
computer-
What?
She
Oh, you
prints
used-
it all off.
Oh, what did you use to play like Taylor? What do you play Roblox on and stuff?
My phone.
It's a Windows, so a PC.
Okay, yeah,
Are they
the
not
Windows.
on
Yeah.
our realm?
No, they weren't.
Oh, well, I guess.
Wait,
they're
do
not
you guys
getting
have
on
Minecraft on computer?
no.
Ooh.
I
Suckers.
wanted to get it.
Well, I guess you guys aren't on the rant.
Guess
You
not.
guys can have my old crappy computer. And
I'll
play on
take
that.
it.
So, quick question: Have
I'll
we actually
take it.
started yet? Or we're just
Uh,
talking for
been
no
We have
reason?
not started yet. No,
Whenever
Okay.
the 1.17 comes out.
I think it's July.
That's when we're starting.
Well, unless you get a computer by then.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought we were talking about the video.
that's when we're starting the video.
1.17.
Yeah, dude, that'll be.
This is all practice.
Who else
Yep.
getting on that realm right now? We got you.
We got
me.
us 3 for sure.
And
Us three.
Saya.
Saya. I'm sure Ryan would like to. I don't know if he has the time. Titus, he's really hyped about it.
Dude, screw time.
That guy loves Spikeball.
Yeah, he does.
Didn't we have Ben on last time? We could have. I think we could get like all the people who were on last time.
Yeah,
Maybe
boys.
minus a couple of them or something.
Like who?
Like
thought we
the
were getting-
Name names, Isaac.
anybody under 14. No.
I thought we were gonna record it, so we were gonna have only like the people who were actually doing that.
Anybody
Who-
16 and under
If
is
we
not
get
allowed.
anybody who's actually going to record, it's going to be like you, me, and Titus, and that's it.
Yeah,
Because no one else wants to record.
but they could hop on Discord with us for videos like
Like I
that.
said,
Oh, yeah.
anybody 16 and under.
16-year-olds are the worst.
Yeah.
Anybody 16 and under gets cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess my. We need to have like building codes and crap, so it's like don't make your building look awful.
And don't be a
Because I think it was
butthole.
my sister. She built a shop, and it was made out of like cobblestone.
Well, we're not gonna really need that rule if we're gonna have just like the actual good players on.
Yeah, I mean it depends how we do it.
You can
I
make
mean,
some
I
pretty
think
mad
we
structures.
could
out of
still have them
cobblestone,
on
though.
there. I think
Yeah.
they were fine. It's just the. Yeah.
Never build in the main.
They're just not allowed to build within a million blocks of spawn.
Yeah, go build your own
Facts.
house.
They can
somewhere
go have
else.
their own kingdom somewhere.
Yeah.
I love my siblings,
And
but
we'll
they're a
go
little
visit
bit
it and blow
illiterate
it
when it
up
comes to
every once in a while.
Minecraft sometimes.
Yeah, I hate them.
I can make a dirt hut.
Thank you, Trey.
Then you're not coming on.
So
the
you're
realm.
gonna there's gonna be
You
like
get to
there's gonna
join
be
the 16-year-old.
what's gonna happen is they're gonna be
I
like
am
the
a
cool
16.
kids, which is most of us, and then there's the other ones, which would be like my siblings, Trey, and that's it. They'd have like they'd be like a billion blocks away. Have their
Ooh,
own
we could make
I
like
can build-
caveman civilization.
Ender Pearl shooters that
I-
shoots you like a million blocks.
And we just
Yeah.
Bro,
watch 'em.
why you keep going? Just either wait or say it.
He's trying to interrupt.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Yes.
get in unless you just start talking.
Yeah, start talking or you wait till the
Well,
end. But if
like
you go
raise your hand, maybe. I don't know.
Don't raise your hand.
Yeah, raise your hand,
Teacher.
Trey. Yeah, raise your hand.
What do you have to say, Trey?
I can make a castle.
Thank you.
Out of,
Out of
what,
dirt.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And
That's-
cobblestone.
Trey-
Trey gets to join the 16-year-olds and younger.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
only
be the
13.
king of my siblings
The king
Yeah.
of
in
the,
your in your own domain.
You can be
where
king of the
everything
dirt heads.
everything is made out of dirt, cobblestone, and oak wood.
Oak
That's
wood.
it.
I don't
I like
mind oak.
spruce.
Spruce
No,
is
but it's
good.
just basic crap.
Dude, all the wood, you can make some freaking
I
cool
can
stuff
make-
out of different woods.
I can make those creative diamond houses.
Well, you're not gonna be in creative,
So
so,
actually, you're not being creative.
the only one allowed in creative is me.
Hey,
And
I
me.
can do.
Guys, when we start this realm, we
I
should all
can-
try and start it when we can all get on and
Yeah,
start
that's
it
what I'm
together.
saying.
To do
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
intro episode. That's
Yeah.
what I tried doing last time. And that's why I had the time set day scandal.
Yeah.
Because I was like, guys, let's all go to Spawn, make a little like intro or whatever. But apparently I was the only one on board with that.
I heard in the lore that the time changed once by itself. I don't know.
The what?
In the lore of that
the
world.
lore of the realm. He's saying that you didn't do it, and it's just part of the world.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
happens. Sometimes it glitches at creation.
No, we gotta. I think like John and I are gonna be like the main ones in charge.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know,
and
in
me,
my-
because I'll be helping pay for it.
If you are the well,
Yeah, sure.
yes, kind of. Because I don't want it to be like
Hey.
a pay to be in charge kind of a thing. But if you're gonna be in charge, you should pay.
That's facts. So for those of you,
But
who
you
don't
can't
know,
just give me money and be in charge. You can give me money, but you won't be.
But
in
I
charge.
can give you money and be in charge.
For
Or you can just
those
give me
of you
money.
who don't
No.
know, to all the old people out there, a Minecraft realm is where all you can get on with all your friends and stuff
We
Yeah,
play games.
and play Minecraft.
and it's like
Games.
$8 a month or something.
$8 a month for
So
the cheap
well,
one.
we're pretty basic with it. We just do a normal survival world.
How many
Mhm.
members can be on the...
I think it's.
I've
10.
heard it's 10, but I think I added 15 people. It might be 10 at one time can get on. I don't know.
Then we should start paying for the better one if
'Cause
we're
I-
gonna have 3 people paying.
How
I
high
even
can it go?
added freaking Trent
Yeah.
at one point. I don't think he ever got on.
Screw that guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, there were some silly little names that some people had.
Like on the server,
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like
Beat
they're-
Dizzle.
Like on the realm.
gamer tag.
Yeah.
Oh, like my siblings?
Were they the ones that were like Dandelion or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed your brother a lot on the server.
Oh yeah, he got pissed.
I know. It was great.
I remember one time I was recording. I was using like this one of my garbage like mics that picked up the whole room or whatever.
Uh huh.
And I didn't even have my own computer, so I was in the living room
Yeah.
and I was like recording whatever. And I just hear Isaac in the other room on the other computer scream because you killed him. He's like, stop!
Again, Isaac is Benea's brother, not
Yeah,
this Isaac.
not this Isaac.
Yeah,
Or the hottest.
My
Isaac
brother
in the
who's
world.
like
that's
12.
facts. Yeah, but he kept annoying me. He kept following me around.
Oh,
and
yeah.
asking for things. He's like, "Can I have a diamond? Can you give me some saplings and some wood?" I'm like, "I'm using this." And then he followed me to Found Vegas, and I was like, "Bruh, don't do that."
Uh-huh.
And then
And then he'd kill you for fun, and then you'd
He'd-
kill him, and he'd
he
cry.
killed me once, and
How did he kill you?
I didn't have any armor on. I was on the top of a building, and he knocked
That'd
me
be
off.
funny if I hit him.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be funny.
I tried to MLG bucket, but it went into what was it? It was like a half slab or something because
Ooh.
Vegas was a half slab.
Dude, Found Vegas was gonna be so cool.
It was. I'm gonna rebuild it in the new one. that we made.
I was really excited. I started building my own stuff there too.
It was sick, dude.
I had
That was
made a
sick.
mock-up model on a different world for Found Vegas.
Yeah.
Nice.
Found Vegas was our big city. It was like Las Vegas, but we found it.
I had made a mock-up of the Chrysler building.
Ooh, that would have been sick.
I really liked your like apartment building or whatever you were making.
The
The
stairs one.
skyscrapers. Those were dope.
Thank you. I
The
tried.
one, the only one that you.
Well,
made,
I was
actually.
halfway through the second one, but no one saw
I like
it.
how you had a football field, but it was like crooked and kind of like.
Football fields are way bigger than I thought.
I know, because
I was gonna make like something look like the Raiders stadium because they're in Vegas now.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
cool to put in the big city,
I
and
used
it
to
just
think they were in
took
Oklahoma, but
way
nope.
too long. They used to be in Oakland.
I thought they were in Oklahoma, but they
Nope.
were in Oakland.
I think I'm gonna make an underground thing like that, or at least sunken into the ground.
Oh,
that
you remember the
underground
underground
tunnel system-
sewers?
I made the sewers. Yeah, they were sick.
Those were
Oh,
cool.
those were dope. I was so bummed when you stopped making them.
Actually, I never stopped.
I
John
thought you like
discontinued
you
them.
you discontinued it, and you were like, okay, someone else has to do this.
I told people to do it and they didn't, so I just kept doing it.
I did a little bit. I made it so it
made,
went
like,
underneath my
one.
building.
Yeah. We had sewers connected to places, just like underground.
Yeah, we had like a whole
Remember the
underground
African
network.
American house?
Yeah,
we had a battle arena under there.
big battle arena.
Remember when Levi was building it above ground and you got really mad at him?
We've talked about this before, but yeah.
Remember when we plowed
Dude,
down
Levi
an entire
called
mountain
me.
at spawn?
Levi called me at least 3 times during the time of the realm to get me on to stop you doing stuff. I'm like,
I know, right? It was crazy.
he's not even in the wrong.
Yeah, I had an end chest, which is so you can put stuff in there and no one else can see it, and it's like a invisible backpack or whatever. But you can put stuff in there, no one else can see it except for you. So I took my thing out and I showed him, and he's like, "This is cool," and he put it in his, and I was like, "Bruh, give it back." He said, "No." So I put him in spectator mode, which means you're invisible and you can't do anything. And he was like, "Put me back. I'm just gonna go find diamonds," and then he did. And he's like, "Can I go back now, John?" And I was like, No, give me my stuff back. So he did.
My
So he
favorite
got mad
thing
at
was
me.
the thrill you'd get when you'd go to Levi's house and steal a bunch of books, and then you'd run while he was, and you'd be on the server, so you had to make sure he didn't catch you.
You should leave a link to the video with Levi where he talked about the realm. Because that was like what the whole episode was. And we just talked about that. And Levi was like, what?
You stole so much crap from him. Like,
Oh, yeah. It's like you're in his base and it's like,
like
he
he's gonna
logs
log
on.
on?
You're like, oh, shoot.
yeah, and you just
Yeah, you have to battle log, which means you log out and
you wait for someone to tell you when he's not in his base.
yeah.
It was between him and Saya for like the richest.
Yeah, and Saya passed him in the end.
Eventually. That's because Levi was
kinda
inactive.
And
quit.
Saya started going end busting and just just got super loaded.
Yeah.
And he built a huge villager farm.
We got to actually all fight the Ender Dragon at the same time instead of Levi going and
And
fighting
then
it on his
spawn
own.
him in like 5 times the same one.
What?
Because you can spawn the Ender Dragon in 20 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we all.
I thought you had to kill it at first to spawn it.
Well, you have to kill it and then spawn it in. Kill it,
Because
spawn it.
don't you
in.
have to use the egg to spawn it in?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
no.
20 times. Oh, okay, I thought you meant like 20 Ender Dragons at once. I was like, holy
No,
crap.
we get crapped on.
Yeah.
But that'd be a really good way to do it. Have all the end crystals there because we need 100, I think. No, we need 80 because it's 4 per thing.
Yeah.
And
Are those expensive too?
I think they're an Eye of Ender glass and something else.
I
But-
thought it had a nether star or something, but I
No,
could
it
be-
doesn't have a nether star.
I don't know why I thought that.
It's just because it's floating and stuff. But yeah, we do that. That'd be sick. You guys need to get on there. Get like
Get a
laptops or
computer,
something.
and then get on the room. Levi doesn't have a computer right now, does he?
He's not. You might buy one though.
Bummer.
Okay.
Oh,
Isaac's like,
no.
whoa, that's too bad.
Tragic. No.
I'll have to be the.
I need to buy John a computer.
Okay.
Okay, John, get yourself one of these or something before July.
Yeah.
You
and,
have a job.
And then I'll get my actual gaming PC up too.
I wanna
Oh yeah,
build a
do you
PC.
have that?
Well, gaming PC. It's a bunch. It's a couple good parts from Taylor's computer that I owe him money for, and then
It's a POS computer that someone built for Taylor out of used parts.
Oh yeah.
yeah. And there's a couple good parts on it. You looked. You rolled your eyes. Do you have anything to say on that?
I didn't roll my eyes.
I didn't roll my eyes, John. I don't care. Like that? Okay. But so I have that thing, and the case is really big for what's inside of it. And I have 2
What if you just don't put a case on it?
I don't think that's how that works. It has to be like up against the case.
Yeah, that's how you get dusted. It's like,
What if you just don't have a case?
That's like saying, what if you just don't have a body for
What
a
if
car?
it just floats there? Well, you can do that with
Doing
some cars.
buggy.
a car but without any windows at all?
No,
Doing buggy.
without
No
any
windshield.
structure, so it doesn't have
Nothing.
anything holding it up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of floaty parts.
That'd be cool.
It's on
Right?
glass.
No, not glass. Just floaty parts.
We
Just
should make
floating.
a car that's like everything that you can make see through. Everything is see through. Like the pistons would still not be like made out of metal. Not
You mean
But
the
like the
block-
the
blocks
wall
and
would be
stuff would
metal.
be
Yeah.
metal.
but
like,
we can get like clear.
you're saying make all the body panels clear.
and
Yeah.
anything else you can make clear, like
Because why not?
because it'd be so cool. It'd be like the invisible jet from Wonder Woman,
Except visible.
but mostly visible. Yeah,
Except for like components that are visible.
Yep.
yeah. For the rest of it,
Which is a lot of the car.
and then you.
The whole car would just be made out of silicone.
Yeah, and
From
bulletproof glass. Bulletproof glass for the windows and silicone for everything else.
Yep.
And then you're just in there driving. It's like you just kind of like sitting on this glass seat that's like really sharp and hard. You're like,
Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't
Your
sound like a
wheel.
luxury experience to
and it's
me.
like because it's all made out of.
Because the tires are made of glass.
That's right.
You go around a corner and just slide.
It just shatters.
Just
I-
slide and then you.
No,
Have
the
you
wheels
seen
will be
that-
made out of silicone.
Have you seen that video that those guys made a snowboard completely out of glass?
No.
I've not.
What happened?
They broke it by the end of the day.
Holy crap!
Is that
Really?
it?
Like the first jump, it just
No, it took them the entire day. Broke it. It was some break it. It was some
broke it.
pretty strong glass.
Was it
Nice.
like bulletproof glass?
It was just like a thicker glass. I don't think it was bulletproof.
Just get like a couple panes of just like a window. Just cut it
I
out.
can show you the video so you can put the link up.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Dude.
I've seen invisible or not invisible, clear skateboards, and they're kind of the worst because they have like no grip tape. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, I
Doesn't
bet,
sound
yeah.
that
Or they have
fun.
clear grip tape, which isn't that great most of the time.
Yeah, it can be bad. I
My
saw
clear grip tape's good.
I saw a TikTok. This guy who was like, "Here's how you irritate your friends," and it was like, if they ask you what your favorite color is, or you ask them, and then they tell you, and then they're like, "What's your favorite color?" and you say clear, and it's like that's not a color, and it's like, well, you can see it, right? If you have a glass and you can see, like the glass is there, it's not invisible. Clear is the color of it.
No,
Or-
it's glass colored.
Well, what color is glass?
Clear.
Glass colored.
depends on the color of the glass.
I mean, there can be like gray glass.
Yeah, that's that's light gray though.
There's
Yeah.
got to be a
It's
color.
it's like a clear gray.
There's got to be a name for clear.
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 No, like an actual name for that color. Clear.
Clear.
There's got to be some kind of word
Yeah,
that
dude.
just describes.
Clear.
Some kind of word that describes something you can see through.
Hmm.
Wonder what it could be.
Do you guys think
Muddy.
see-through is or clear is a color?
No.
It's just one of those ones that isn't on the spectrum.
I don't
of colors.
think so.
Yeah.
Like
Because
black
if you
and
put
white?
something behind it, though, if you put something blue behind the glass, it's going to look blue.
yeah,
yeah,
I wouldn't
from that
say it has
angle.
it is a color. I would say it's colorless.
um,
It's lacking color. There's no color. It's just
but that's what black is.
Yeah, that's what black is.
yeah, but it's the same with clear. There's no color, not even
So
black.
black and clear are closer together than any other color.
Yeah.
Well, no, because color is made by light bouncing off of stuff, and
But if it reflects, so you
absorbs-
can see the thing though, like glass.
it absorbs the color. So like black, it reflects all the colors.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
wait, no, maybe
Yeah, black reflects every
black
color
reflects
except
all
for
the
black.
colors, and white absorbs all of them. And
The
that's
only-
why if you have a prism, like something
Yeah, yeah.
clear, it'll make a rainbow out the other end, and shine a light through it.
Sure.
Yeah, so clear is a color.
Oh, so clear is rainbow. Okay.
Yeah, clear is all the colors because it goes through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, because you got like those prisms and stuff.
Oh, dude, glasses are gay. Oh no, that's kind of like one of those arguments. Like, is water wet?
Yes.
Are you guys researching if clear is a color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get it. I was
All
just
it
saying-
all it says
Definitely
is
wet.
clear just means it's transparent. Glass can be a clear and green. A ruby can
Transparent,
be
that's
clear
what I
and
was
red.
looking for.
Colorless means that it has no color.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, I just
Transparent
searched.
was the word I was looking for.
I just searched, is clear a color? It says no, because clear things can be any color. Clear just means it's transparent. Glass can be
clear
clear
things can be
and
any
green.
color.
Yours just says more than mine.
Okay, just
Colorless
because clear
means it has
things
no
can be
color.
any color does not mean that clear isn't a color.
Well, the internet says it's not a color, so
We believe
Yeah.
everything the internet says.
What else did the internet say? Well, at the coffee shop talk episode, what was it, like grapes or something? I don't remember.
Or the grapes aren't a berry, or
It was something like that.
or strawberries aren't a berry, and grapes are, and bananas
bananas
are.
are berries too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go watch the coffee shop talks.
Yeah, we're
What was
gonna
it?
do one. in,
Banana
like,
was
2
saying
months.
inappropriate words.
Yeah, he
At
was.
the beginning, yeah, I got bleeped.
No.
That was a good episode.
Well, then how do we know if they're inappropriate if they're bleeped?
You just go through puberty on the show.
Always.
And we just
growing a beard as we
How?
speak.
we
That's what
just
happened to
bleep
me.
out every word Trey says.
How do we know?
Sounds like
Voice crack.
R2D2.
Yeah. Just put R2D2 over it. Anyway, you asked me a question a while ago, and I had the answer, and we started talking about something else. But
Was that me?
Centaurs, though, right? No.
stop. No.
Sounds
you
like
were
a centipede mixed with tar.
What?
That is
Not even.
What a
Centipede tar?
Centaur. Centipede tar.
Okay, that's a senate. That's like a what?
It'd be a centaur.
a senar? A centauropede?
Centaurpede. Dude, I just centaured your pede.
What the even?
Cool, thanks.
Even word, bro.
Yeah. We were talking about my computer, and that's why I started talking about Minecraft. But
Oh yeah.
you asked me how long it took to load. I edited it on. That's a word, edited.
It
I
is.
made fun of last time I said it, but I edited it all on Thursday night, and it was like uploading or loading to be into a file like at 1:30 in the morning, and then it said it finished at like 3:40 or something like that.
Hmm.
And so I go to upload it. I put it in there. It takes whatever 10 minutes to go all the way in, and then I look at it and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. It's 14 minutes long instead of an hour. And then also my thumbnail wasn't working, which is why the thumbnail was different last time. If you saw that, that was Benea's thumbnail. And
I like that thumbnail.
I like the thumbnail too. It was just different.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mixed it up.
yeah, but my thumbnails wouldn't fit. Every thumbnail I made with the screenshot thing, it was 6 megabytes instead of 2. And I tried all sorts of different things, and then I was like, this sucks. I hate this. And then I tried to upload it again, and it took like the whole day Friday to get to like 30%.
Man.
And then it turned off at night, so it didn't.
Sounds like you need a new computer.
See, a little
I
bit.
got
Maybe we should
one.
go shopping for John and get a new computer.
Yeah,
Stop.
let's go to Walmart after this.
We could, dude. I got like $5,000.
You buying one for
That's
John?
your money, though.
He's
I'm thinking.
offering.
I'm thinking we buy one for John. Yeah.
You can buy one for John, yeah.
I'm thinking I buy one for
it's
John.
okay.
You
don't
do.
have to
An
it.
early birthday Christmas
It
present.
just means he has to get me. No, this is just I'm giving him a what is it called? Where you
You buy him something expensive,
no,
he
no,
buys
no.
you something more expensive.
No, a
I love doing that with my
Investment.
siblings.
called when you like at work where you get paid for like 3 months and then
Advance.
Yeah,
It's an advance on my birthday.
yeah. So I just won't get John anything for the next like 6 years.
That makes sense.
And then
I mean, I think
Hey,
you'd
can
be
I
okay
get a
with that.
present?
no,
that
Trey,
works.
not you.
Yeah, screw you, Trey. You have to wait till your birthday.
Yeah, your birthday's
dude,
not
you
till
have a
October.
birthday.
Yeah, you haven't been good enough for an advance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John gets an advance on presents.
John's been good enough?
I've been good enough. I've been aging faster than everyone else. That means I'm.
See,
good
now
at
the
this.
question is, would John actually let me buy him a laptop?
Probably not.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
He'd let you buy him anything.
You're like, oh well, I don't have to buy it anymore. But anyway, so it was low.
It would just be my laptop mostly. Him, John, where's my
He just
laptop?
has to like pay you back over the next 30 years.
with interest. It's
Yeah.
being like 10 grand.
Yeah.
John, I'm giving
Pays
you
for it like it's a
100%
house.
interest.
100% interest, compacting weekly for the next 30 years. That'd be way more than 10 grand.
You're
but-
making payments now, $10 a month towards your computer, with 100% interest and
Yeah, it'd be
Holy
$10
crap.
a month for the next 30 years or something like that. Maybe
That's
not.
an expensive computer.
Yeah, wait, $10 a month, 30 years. That's like 120 times 30. That's too much.
I don't know. I
man.
got my sweet calculator watch here.
My brain doesn't work right now.
Dude, nice.
Dude, I feel that.
Wait,
Well, it's 360. So,
Like the Xbox.
well,
That
you
was
did
a-
$10 a month.
3,600. $10 a month.
And there's
for
12
30
What are we
months.
saying? Is this
So
a
that's-
$1,000 computer?
Something like that.
We'll do 1,000 to make the math simple.
Yeah.
it's gonna be
$10 a month for 12 months of the year, which was
12,000.
$120 times 30 years is 3 times 12, which is 36, and then you add another
3,600.
0, so it's 3,600.
Yeah.
Plus
So
the
I'm playing
100
3 and a third times, or 3 and a
It depends on how much
sixth
this computer is.
That's not a bad deal, Isaac.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
pretty good for you.
I make back over $2,000 with this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, over the course of the next 30 years.
Yeah, right.
It's 3% a year compacting. That's inflation right now.
John, what do you have right now? Maybe I can go in on a computer with you.
I could buy one by myself, but I don't want to use all that money. It's for
That's why I said maybe I'll go in on one with you.
Maybe, and then I'll only have to pay $5 a month.
You can
for the
share
next
custody of the computer.
year.
Yeah, John, I want the computer this week.
I get it on weekdays, and he gets us on weekends.
Nah, dude, I have a good computer. I don't need one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cheating on your computer with this new computer. It's like, John, you got the computer? Yeah, don't. Is your computer here?
Don't let him see.
Don't let him see. Come on, man.
She's sleeping upstairs.
She's shy. It's just like a MacBook.
Oh, no.
How could you do this? And with a MacBook? Are you kidding? I'm
My
so
phone already
dumb.
gets up. My computer already gets upset that I use an Apple phone.
That's different, though. That's not a computer.
Yeah.
Because Apple phones, I think, are better than Android and
Well, I mean, they
Samsung
are.
phones.
Guys, you gotta go with Nokia.
4 out of the 5 people here have Apple.
Yeah. And the one who doesn't just can't afford it because he's poor and a loser
Poor guy.
and
Yeah,
an
that
idiot.
poor
Well, it's just
guy.
because Android makes cheaper phones.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's not that.
But
Apple,
the high end Samsung ones match up with the
Yeah, exactly. People are
Apple
always like, Apple
phones.
just makes really expensive phones. It's like, yeah, because they don't make a low end phone.
I mean, if
Samsung
you look at
makes
the
phones that are just as expensive.
yeah, if you look at Samsung's name brand versus Apple's name brand, they're like the same price.
Yeah, they're expensive still.
Almost like essentially the same phone.
Just Apple's better operating.
I think it
system.
is a
Wow.
better operating system, and it pairs with more things. Like,
I like that Android's more customizable though.
You
yeah.
would though.
Apple's
Yeah.
just trying to make a buck, because like there's Apple Music and stuff, and you have to like specifically wire it to make
Yeah.
you use Spotify.
Spotify.
I
Get
mean, I'm
those
not like
ads.
super loyal to a brand though either. I want a phone.
That's
like,
right. But I just like the operating system of Apple.
I'm loyal to Apple, I guess.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
mean,
have
you're
the
an Apple
Watch.
fanboy at this
Well,
point.
I am Apple, and
Except his
I already
computer.
have all the iTunes songs from years ago. Like
Yeah, same.
there's so much stuff. We're already
Yeah.
so deeply invested in Apple. Because if you start on Apple, you buy stuff for Apple that
Yeah.
works on. Like you get stuff on the App Store that's not compatible with, like that you can't just transfer over.
Mhm.
very
That's the same
easily.
with Android. If you buy apps on it and then you switch, you have to buy the app again
Exactly.
on Apple.
Yeah.
So it's kind of where you just got to roll with what you start on.
I mean, they're all made in Chinese labor camps, so
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
Apple's
sir.
designed by people in California and built somewhere in Chinese labor camp.
That's right.
I think that's what he's saying.
Where where Samsung's just designed in Chinese labor camps too.
No, I'm pretty sure they're designed in like.
Dude, have you seen
South
the phone?
Korea.
It looks like
South Korean Chinese.
Have you seen that crap?
they're designed in Vietnam, made in sweatshops.
Yeah. They get like Nokia phones as hammers, and then they just.
But actually, I don't know about the operating system because that's Android.
That's
So
Android.
it's whatever Google does with it, which is probably also in California.
Wasn't there like a Google Pixel phone or whatever it was?
Yeah, there's the Pixel.
That didn't last long.
No, it's still out there.
Which one didn't last long?
Samsung. No.
Definitely
I don't
not
remember.
Nokia.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
My thing with
Trey, have you ever even seen a
lot
Nokia
of-
phone?
Yeah.
my thing with a lot of the Android phones though is they're like, oh yeah, like we have the headphone jack.
Ooh,
Like I
cool.
remember Pixel did that with when the Pixel came out because it came out the same time the iPhone 7 did without the headphone jack, and they were like so proud of it. And the Pixel 2 had no headphone jack.
Stupid.
And then Apple dropped the charging brick recently, and then Samsung
yeah.
did the same thing after they were like, we have a charging brick.
Yeah, people are always like, Samsung didn't do that. Samsung's better, but then they do it like
Yeah,
Next
exactly.
year.
That's the thing
they
that
just
gets
do
me
it a
kind
year
of upset
later
with.
after they make it a big deal that
Yeah.
Apple did it.
They're
like
just in the
Samsung
past.
is.
Yeah, they're just
I
a
like
year
there to
behind.
be differences and stuff, and then Samsung just is following what Apple does just 2 or 3 years later.
Yeah,
They make fun of him first, though.
And then they follow because
and Apple's like, I don't care.
Apple is they're the innovators of the iPhone, they made the first smartphone.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're the
they're the
innovators
ones
of
that are leading the way, and then
smartphone.
everyone else is just following them.
Yeah,
I think it's something like 40% of people have an Apple phone, and the rest of them have something.
That's
else.
in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worldwide, it's more so Android.
dude, I went to
Android.
New
is just
York
something
City a
that's-
couple years ago, and I didn't see a single Samsung anywhere.
Because they're all not
Everybody had Apple.
Because like 10 feet of real estate there costs as much as like a farmhouse, with 40 acres here.
Yeah,
so they
dude.
all have to be loaded. So of course they'd go for Apple.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's similar to like PlayStation and Xbox, where
They-
like
they
in
don't-
America it's like 50-50, but worldwide it's like 70% PlayStation.
We
Yeah.
all know that the Wii's the best.
Obviously.
Well, the Wii was, dude, back in the day, freaking when Nintendo first put out their console, it was insane.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Almost everybody had. It was like 3 out of 5 houses had an NES in America.
It's crazy.
It was everybody had.
Not
an
my
NES.
house. I was poor.
Well, yeah, maybe not you, but
Maybe not you, John, you freaking idiot.
your house didn't count. Okay.
I did have a Wii, though. I saved up so much money, and I bought it when I was 8 or 9.
We bought a Wii with the money Saya made from a commercial he made when he was little.
I remember that.
That's
Yeah, we
right.
talked
Throwback
about
to
that
whatever episode that was.
Yeah, and then we bought a Wii. It was the greatest money spent ever.
before. Yeah. The Wii was just such an awesome console. I
It was
freaking loved
so compatible. Like it was simple and easy for everyone to play.
And it was tiny.
You know what's crazy
It
though
was
is that
small.
the Wii's not the highest selling console all time.
Yeah, it was a PS2, isn't it?
Yep, PS2 sold 155 million units.
The PS2 dominated.
That's because they have Larry Boy.
Yep,
What's number 2?
the Nintendo DS family.
DS Family.
which I guess is just the normal DS. I'm assuming.
Okay, what's third?
Then the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, so another
Yep.
Nintendo. Then PS4.
Xbox is way
then
down
the
there.
first PlayStation.
Whoa, okay.
Then the Wii. Then PS3.
See, this is because Xbox is
Nintendo.
like strong
then the
in
Switch.
America.
Then the 360 with 84 million.
Yeah, see, that's
What's the
strong
lowest?
in America, but outside of America, it's
Yeah,
Let's
because
see.
think, it's
and it's
like
Microsoft. So like,
Wii U didn't get as much. as
Xbox One has
We're-
51 million units sold.
The Wii U's way lower than the
the Wii U did terrible.
Wii U has
It
13
did.
million.
But like, PlayStation is Sony, which is out of Japan,
yeah,
and is
uh,
massive, and everybody knows Sony.
And so is what's it? The other one.
Nintendo.
Nintendo's out of
Yeah,
They're out of
And-
Japan.
But
Not
Microsoft
in
is more
Japan.
of like
America.
America.
Yeah.
Like Microsoft isn't as widely known as Sony or Nintendo.
Still one of the richest.
Did you know
countries in the
Nintendo
world.
has been around since like 1860 something?
Yeah, just they weren't.
What were
making
they
games.
selling back then?
They made cards, playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. It was like with Lego. They started by making like wooden toys.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
was wooden, and then.
Which
he
I mean,
made it
that's
into,
still like the same like genre or whatever of
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff. It's still toys. Where they went from what'd you say, cards?
Yeah, playing cards.
That
I
makes
mean,
sense, though.
it's still
And then
games.
Yeah.
from playing, yeah, because they've always made games, but from playing cards, they made toys for a while in the like, or in like the 60s and stuff, and then in the 80s they switched to gaming. They
That makes
started
sense.
playing around in the gaming
Weren't
industry
they, like, the
after
first.
Atari crashed the home gaming, and like nobody wanted home gaming because Atari just crashed it really
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I'm on the bottom of the list on Wikipedia. The Atari's at the bottom with 1 million units sold.
See, the hard part with the Atari is it was expensive, and it wasn't that great compared to like what people were used to in the arcades.
Yeah.
I mean, the Atari was cool. It had a lot of fun stuff on it and fun games, but it was nothing compared to what like stuff was like in the like arcades.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, right. Because like they had Pac-Man on the Atari, but it was terrible,
Didn't they have?
and it just kind of put everybody way away from the home entertainment systems.
Wasn't Tetris like the next year or something?
Tetris came out on.
And it was in the '86, wasn't it?
Well, you know where
Something like
Tetris
that.
originated from? Yeah,
No.
Tetris came out in like '86.
It came from
or
a dude,
87.
and then he sold it to somebody, and something happened, and then
Tetris was a game that was designed for testing computers.
look it up, Dad.
What did you want?
Tetris,
Tetris.
What about Tetris?
like the original owner of it.
It was a Russian
Who
game,
owned it?
but they designed it for testing computers.
How does that?
Or
test
who
computers?
who
It
owned
was
it or
for
who made
testing
it?
the running software on computers. The computer would stack the blocks and figure out the problems with it.
That's kind of cool.
And then somebody was like, "Hey, this is fun." So then,
So fun.
then it
like
got sold to
Alex
somebody,
Vogue
and
and
somebody
extra
sold it to
divorce.
Nintendo because
Yeah.
it was on PC at first for a game. It was a PC game originally.
Yeah,
and
it's
then-
it's Russian.
Yeah,
It
and then it got
was.
sold to Nintendo.
Created by Alexei Pajutinov
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
in
I saw, like-
1984.
I saw like half of a documentary on it.
So in like '86 or '87 was when it got into the Nintendo. Because
Yeah.
yeah, it was on PC and then Nintendo bought it,
Is there?
bought rights to it.
Yeah.
You guys ever played any of the old games like that?
Yeah.
I have
played
Tetris on my
I haven't played
Nintendo.
like the original.
I have
whatever,
the original
but,
on
like,
the NES.
there's
I played the
apps
original
and
a little
stuff.
Tetris is pretty fun.
I like Tetris.
Yeah, dude, it's really fun on the old NES. It's
I
just
bet.
like classic.
Taylor, did you have anything like that? You kind of been quiet, just been listening.
Have you ever played games, Dad?
Ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in
Is
my
that all?
day.
Yeah.
Did you
Like
ever have
what?
any of the like the old Nintendo stuff besides Wii?
Yeah.
Like what?
But
Come
we-
on, talk.
It was I don't know, an NES or something.
You play like Pokemon and stuff on that?
No,
it
NES.
had Duck
Mario.
Pokemon originated for Game Boy.
It had Mario,
bad.
Duck
It
Hunt.
had Super Mario, Duck Hunt, and then like
Did you
one
have the working light gun
yeah.
yeah,
for Duck Hunt?
we did. We
Nice.
still have it
Yeah.
somewhere in our house.
Nice.
My
You
brother
should
used it
sell it
as a
to me
toy
for
gun for a
free.
while.
Sell it to me
No.
for free. We used to have a an old school game store here in town, but I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, Snow Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he closed down.
Yeah.
What?
He just wouldn't get enough sales, and he wouldn't have survived survived COVID anyway. But he closed down in 2019.
And now there's pawn shops.
Yeah, I heard.
Yep.
Well, he wasn't getting very many sales, I think, and
I bought
part
my
of it was
NES from him.
he had like weird hours. Like sometimes
really
it would
weird
say it would be
hours.
open, but he wasn't there, and it wasn't very well organized.
Yeah, it was rough.
You'd
in
have
there.
to dig through crap. I'm pretty sure it was just a side gig he had.
Yeah,
Like
towards
there's no
the
way,
end,
there was
it was
no way he was making a living off of that.
towards the end it got better, but yeah, it was rough.
Yeah. Eventually, I would like to open some kind of a game store.
They have
That's a side
such
gig.
fun. So out in Pittsburgh, where Saya is, they have a place called the Exchange, which is every game you can think of. Like
Ooh.
every game, they just buy games, and it's a huge store.
Dude.
And it's like a chain too, so there's multiple of them.
What's it called?
The Exchange, and they sell and buy game consoles. So like you can buy an old NES from there, and like Saya's bought me a few NES games from there, and like ships them to me. Because you can find almost anything. It's sweet. Like they're fun stores. So you can find like 360 games. You find anything from NES, Atari games up until like brand new games.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. So like, yeah, in any console too, like any console you can think of.
Like the oldest. What's the oldest console?
Atari.
Atari is the oldest console.
Yeah,
What was Atari?
the Atari's 2600. It was that one with the joystick and the big red button.
Was that all it was?
That was the controller for it. It was the joystick and the button.
It was supposed to be mimicking like arcade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because it's like a home arcade.
Yeah, it
It's
was
kind
the
of
pioneer.
Isn't that how it was kind of sold or marketed?
Kind of, yeah. But yeah, it was the Atari's interesting.
What was like the next one after that besides it was Nintendo, right?
Well, there's the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, Sega Genesis came out
That
a
was
little
a
bit
thing
after.
for a little
Sega dominated the market for a while.
How many sales did that one have?
A lot.
Let's
Compared.
see.
Well, it was compared to because
No, that's
during
not
the '90s, Sega and Nintendo were having a huge console war, and then
30 points.
the Sega fell back,
million.
and then Nintendo started battling with PlayStation
yeah.
for a while.
The
And then-
Genesis sold 30 million units.
Mhm. Yeah,
30
so they were
million,
battling with. So the Sega Genesis was a 16-bit console, and it was fighting against an
Ooh.
8-bit console.
Yeah, the 64, which came out, that's actually, that might be a different generation, but it only had 2 million more sales.
The N64, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the first 64-bit consoles, which was insane back then. But like, so yeah, you had the Super Nintendo, which was 16-bit or 32. I don't remember which. I don't know. But so yeah, Nintendo was fighting against Atari or Sega for a while. Then they started fighting PlayStation.
Yeah, because then
And now they've
Sony showed up and was like, "Yo,
You know how
we
that
got a console."
started?
How?
Nintendo was originally gonna do a collab with Sony. to
Oh
make
yeah, and then
discs.
they bailed on him, didn't they? And they were like,
Yeah.
"Frick you, we're gonna make our own console."
Exactly. They bailed on him, and Sony was like, "Frick you, we're making our own disc drive games."
And it
Because
sold
even
way better.
after, even after, when did the PS2 release?
2000.
2000. I think Nintendo was still making cartridge games then,
Ooh.
so they were starting to have a hard
Yeah.
time with that. Because
One
then their
thing
next
I
console,
saw-
they put out the GameCube, which completely flopped.
Yeah, only 21 million sales.
The GameCube
Holy.
flopped so hard because it was
It's
supposed
right next to the
compete
Wii
with-
U on this list.
Yeah.
Bummer.
The GameCube was supposed to compete with the
Kinda bummed.
PS2, and it flopped bad.
Yeah, because it was GameCube, Xbox, or PS2.
Yep.
PS2
And
dominated.
then, so when the PS2 came out and the GameCube came out, that's when Microsoft released the Xbox, or like the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And then at that point, after they released the original Xbox, then that's when Nintendo was like, okay, we're falling behind. We need to figure something out. And then the Wii came out next.
I really liked that Nintendo was like, actually, we're not going to compete with these guys. We're going to let them do their thing.
Yeah,
we're going to
that's-
take our own. We're going to do our own
That's exactly what they
thing.
did. And now they're back up on. Now they're competing with them hardcore again with the.
Yeah, because they still got like AAA games and whatnot coming out on the Switch.
Yep, they have really good now. Yeah, because now they're competing with PS4 and Xbox One.
They're still
And then-
missing some of like the big name games, but I think one thing
Yeah.
Nintendo definitely has.
But the
is-
other thing with Nintendo now is they have a lot of Sega stuff.
yeah, they got a lot of their own stuff. Like you can't get Mario games on an Xbox.
Nope. And yeah, so like you can get Sonic games on Nintendo now,
Yeah,
which is
we've
Sega.
always really been able to. Because I remember playing a lot of Sonic games on my Wii.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while now, but because originally they were competitors.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Did they buy the
I'm not sure how
Genesis
that went
or something?
down.
I don't remember.
Because they would have
something like
bought
that?
Sega. or
Yeah.
something. Sega was fun. Dude, the original Sonic games are fun.
Oh, I haven't played the original. It's from like the 90s.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
The Sega Genesis games.
I played Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight on my Wii. Do you guys remember that?
I remember.
You would come over to my
yeah,
house
I
and
remember
play it?
playing that.
Because they're like the party games.
My
and
mom
stuff.
had to go to a funeral and she dropped us off and we played that at your house.
Dude, those were fun party games.
yeah.
See, like my dad had a Sega Genesis when he was a kid. Like
Thank goodness that person died.
I know, right?
Trey had the time of his life at my house.
I did. That was like so much fun.
Dude, those games.
Good thing that funeral happened.
Did Taylor go too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I know he came over to my house and played that sometimes. I remember one time I went to your guys' house like 10 years ago and your Wii was having issues and you're like, can you fix it or something? Or you wanted me to set it up? I was like, dude, I don't know.
It was like peanut butter in the disk drive.
Probably. That's something Trey would have done back then.
I did it before once.
This
mean-
gets gum out of your hair, so he must get the disc out.
He destroyed a CD player in our car. So he tried putting 3 music discs in
No,
at once.
I
to see
put
how
I
they would
put
play.
7 orange CDs in at once because I love the color orange. I thought if I put them all in at once, I'd love the noise they made.
What the frick?
This is last year.
well, yeah, what was it?
Dude, in our old
Months ago?
laptop, my brother, he was like 2 at the time. He shoved grapes in the CD, the CD player.
Freaking kids.
Sounds like he's related
Some
to you.
people's kids, man.
Some people's kids.
Trey was like, "This is a 7-disc drive." For sure.
Trey's like, I taught him that.
It's a 6-disc changer.
I had a 6-disc changer, and I had all like the like the Christian parodies on it. In my
When did you have a 6-disc changer?
in my old what was it? It's not a excursion. It's the other one. The
Expedition?
it wasn't an expedition. It was
Explorer?
it wasn't that either. It was something. It was the other Ford.
What do you mean the other 4?
Raptor.
No, the other Ford. That's
Your van?
It's not a van. It's not a.
What, do you
Ford.
not have it anymore?
No, we don't.
How long ago did you have it?
Years ago.
What was it?
That was the one I got my arm slammed in.
What did it look like?
It looked like a smaller version of the excursion.
Oh, was it like a van?
It was
Like a
not
minivan?
No.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of
Yeah,
I know,
it's either an Explorer or an Expedition.
Or a. Dang it, I can't remember what it was, dude.
Well,
Anyway,
while he's talking
that
about
thing had a
that.
6-disc changer in it.
Holy crap.
And it was like the weirdest thing. I was like, what the frick?
6-disc changers are sweet.
Like I put a disc in and another disc would come out. It'd be like magic.
So my grandparents have the Tahoe, which is the same
Yeah.
thing as yours, just way nicer on the
Just
interior,
better.
and that has a 6-disc changer in it.
Isn't that a GMC?
Yeah,
That's not a Tahoe then. It's a Yukon, isn't it?
same thing. Just
Oh,
one
it
of
was a
them's
Yukon we
luxury.
had. It wasn't a Ford.
Oh, well,
It had the 6-disc changer.
they probably had the same 6-disc changer that's in that one. Then.
Do your grandparents have the same car as me? They literally
They have a Yukon,
stole my car.
a Yukon Denali instead of a Tahoe.
I wonder if my discs are still in there.
I wonder.
I
That'd be
don't
so
have them
crazy.
anymore. Yeah, my dad has this big freaking like thing with all the discs
A
in it.
CD holder,
Giant. It
a
was
CD case. Yeah.
something that holds CDs.
We have
I
some
can't
of those in our
remember what the name
closet.
is.
That way we could just have all the music in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
great.
keep them in your car. You used to have a briefcase of cassettes before you had that.
Mm.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You're just walking around. It's like, is that drugs? Nope. It's
I can play any song I want on demand.
watch this
With
and then-
Spotify.
Buy
Hey,
Spotify
No, with
Premium.
CDs.
with my cassette.
What's
Buy
tapes.
a
Spotify
CD?
Buy Spotify Premium, guys.
Yep.
We're not
$5.99.
sponsored by that.
$5.99.
$5.99.
All right. Buy right now. It's only $9.99.
Yep, we're gonna make a second
No,
one.
I'm good.
Eventually,
Yeah, eventually.
if you ever feel like it,
Eventually.
I do feel like
if you ever
it's-
feel like buckling down and recording
This is
it,
not my fault, Dad.
We should do
Isaac,
it.
those comments were directed towards you.
We should do it right
okay,
after
well,
this.
good luck. Oh.
What?
I said we should do it right after this.
No.
No,
well,
I don't
no,
want to be
can't do
rushed
that.
doing it. I want to have time.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to go to the Gagneys and stay
No.
up like all night playing Super Smash and stuff?
Trey, that sounds like
Nope.
you remember.
No.
Sounds like Benea wasn't there. He just wasn't.
Sounds like I
invited.
wasn't invited.
You
Like-
were there. I
Well,
remember.
was I?
Yeah, you used to.
That was
always-
when they lived on my road,
Oh
right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember because you wouldn't stay the night. You would go home.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, you're
It's
such
like
a baby.
you
You
had
stayed the
something
night
to
on
do in the
Friday at
morning or
my house.
something.
That was a mistake.
Why did you not have
Frick
fun?
you, Dad.
You had fun, right?
Yeah.
We played Fortnites.
But I felt like I totally could have done that at home and then gotten other stuff done too. But you know,
Dude.
And slept.
Yeah, but it was fun.
it was fun.
Yeah, it's a freak.
That's why you came.
Yeah.
And then you got to sleep in till like
Yeah.
10:30.
That
And then I
excellent
missed
game.
some stuff, but you know, it's okay.
What did you miss?
I was gonna do some like video call thingy, and it was gonna be cool. And then I
With
slept
who?
in. It's like YouTube stuff. It was like I don't even know exactly what it was because I slept in.
So it must not have
So-
mattered that much because you
No,
didn't
not
you
really.
Don't
We
remember
were
what
talking to the CEO of YouTube, and you just brushed her
Yeah, I was
off.
gonna talk with the CEO of YouTube. She was gonna give me 1 million subscribers, and then
Only for
I
my
slept
credit card
in.
number.
All you gotta do is give her your credit card number. She could also not show her face or her voice.
Dude,
on the
Beyonce
call.
checks
no,
up on it.
she's Indian. Did you know that?
Apparently, yeah. I don't know what
Beyonce
credit
checks up
card
on me.
number- No one gets that.
No,
I
there
get
there
it.
was a meme that was it was an account that was supposed to look like Beyonce, I think. And it was like DMing someone. It was like, "Oh, hey, I miss you or whatever. I saw you're one of my biggest fans.
It's like Beyonce's
and I
second
want
account.
I want to fly you out to come meet me. So just give me your credit card because I lost mine or something like that." And then it was like, "Oh my gosh, Beyonce checks up on me."
Dude, that's what we should do. We should make a second account and then have people give us their credit cards.
It's like, "Hey, come be on the podcast. We'll fly you out."
Go find our GoFund us.
Yeah.
I don't think we got any money on that.
on Facebook.
Yeah, it's somewhere down there. It's probably not too far down because we rarely post on Facebook.
Yeah, we should.
Well,
just,
you and I do. John does.
what?
I'm talking about the Biscuit Studio
Oh.
page.
All you have to do is
John,
put
you
Moon
posted.
and me
What was the last thing you posted on Facebook? It
I
was
hate
like,
Facebook. I hate how Facebook works so much.
because it's stupid.
I was trying to promote the Mother's Day episode, but I couldn't tag them in it because it was a business account.
Oh, that's stupid.
John put something up there the other day that I saw, and it was like, what the heck?
What do you mean? What the heck?
Well, there was the one day you guys were just like, "Guys, go hate on Banana."
Okay, go hit on
That was
Banana.
funny.
Yeah, I also have. all
Didn't
the
they do that on
interests.
Instagram?
Dude,
don't
holy
think
crap,
so.
You have more
I,
than last
I don't
time.
have Facebook.
I said
know
women's
about it.
basketball, and I put a bunch of smiley
laughing, crying
emojis.
faces. That one. That's the one I listened.
And then Rick Astley.
Oh yeah,
considers giving you up.
I put that on screen.
Okay. I
Women's basketball.
that one was funny.
Dude, you got engaged and you're in a relationship.
In a relationship, got engaged in a relationship.
It doesn't actually say what relationship I'm in because I changed it to complicated.
I like your mom's comment.
with Banea.
I said that's weird. That's my dad.
Is it with me though?
No.
Oh, I thought
Probably.
just because it's weird doesn't mean it's bad.
Stop, Dad. Stop. Yeah, Facebook is just whack as can be.
I just like messing with it.
Yeah, like
and
my,
unlike something like Twitter, I have an audience that just ignore me.
yeah, it's my bio is like sexy, good fashion sense, tall, and then in parentheses 5'9", and better than you, and then close personal friends with or with Michelle Obama.
Michael Obama.
Oh, is it? Where does it
Michelle
say
Obama.
that?
Michael
Yeah.
Obama's a tranny.
Oh, there you
correct.
go. Yeah. Sexy good. Mine just says, "Help, guys! I don't know how to use Facebook."
And it's studied at sitting in a McDonald's parking lot using the free Wi-Fi. That's what my like degree is.
Oh, guys, follow us on Facebook. Sometimes we post dumb crap.
Yeah, it's great.
We use it like
Dumb
Twitter.
crack.
We do use it like Twitter. It's great.
Let's see, like one of my recent ones, I got ratioed. Left-handed people don't exist.
The ratio.
yeah.
My
I got
uncle,
2 likes and 8 comments.
My
I think
uncle's-
that's ratioed.
My uncle's just a figment of my
Ratio.
imagination.
Remember when I
Yeah.
got ratioed on
I'm
that
just
one?
schizophrenic.
Ryan had my favorite part is Ryan commented, "Are you left-handed?" And I was like, "You know."
Yeah. I like doing stuff on Facebook. Everyone sees it, but they don't.
But then like you have like your old uncle or whatever who takes you seriously, and you're like, "Nope."
I don't have one of those.
Oh, I thought you had some of those.
I don't
didn't
have
you?
an uncle.
Like you had a thing where it was like it was one of those like laughing pages or whatever. It's like, how do I unfriend everyone on Facebook?
Oh, that was Ryan.
I thought there was someone else that was like, if you want to, this is how you do it.
Oh,
And it's
that's
like,
right. That was like my aunt's. On
Yeah,
my
it was like-
dad's- I don't know. I don't know who she is, but she followed me.
But you always have like those old people or whatever. But that's also why I'm on Facebook, is because they don't have Instagram.
Yeah. There's so many more people on Facebook.
And like I know people see my stuff because when I make like an actual like serious post, I'll get like 8 likes or whatever. So it's like, acknowledge me. I'm funny.
I don't think. I always like them.
Yeah, it's always like you, Ryan, and Asher,
Yep.
and that's it.
Yep. And I I don't know. I've never made a serious post on Facebook.
I do just because like when or quote unquote serious because I have it so my Instagram's linked up to it. So whenever I post on Instagram, it posts on there.
Oh, I had that for a little bit just so I could get my account on my phone because I had it on my iPod.
Oh, because it was a pain for you, wasn't it,
I
to
don't know
get
why I
Instagram on your
freaking
phone?
do
Was
that,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have Facebook?
No. But you might have to just edit.
Trey, I'm pretty sure you have
I don't know if
Facebook.
that
You
made a
friended
loud
me on
noise
there.
or what.
I
but
did,
dropped my
but then I got
microphone
rid
and
of
it
it
hit
like
the side
a
of the
day
couch.
after. I did it just to save some stuff in a game so I could delete it.
Oh,
Bro, the one time Taylor was talking, you guys both decided to talk over him. He's
Was he talking?
It wasn't
Screw
important.
Taylor.
so depressed.
Taylor, repeat yourself for the
Oh, all I
people.
was
You're the
saying,
worst.
You might have to edit out what just happened because I just dropped the microphone.
That's the most he's talked.
Wow.
Why'd we let him talk?
I
Stop
told you I
that,
didn't want to
Taylor.
be
Who let Dad out of the basement?
Yeah.
Who let him out of the
Send me
shelter?
back
For
to
those
the
of you who
old
don't
folks'
know,
home.
if you've listened to very many episodes, you might know about the family cult.
Yeah.
If you don't,
I'm
figure
sorry
it
for
out. No, but Taylor's my dad, and then Trey's the worst.
Yeah,
Yes.
Trey's twins.
He's
with Isaac.
brothers with
Isaac,
You two,
John,
he's-
Ryan, and Andrew.
yeah.
I'm Isaac's twin.
Trey's my twin, but I'm the favorite child, and
Yep.
Trey's the least.
Them being
favorite.
born was the best worst thing that ever happened to me because Isaac's the best and Trey's the worst.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
we've had all the sons on the podcast now.
We
But
have
not in
now.
canon episodes.
Not in canon, but
Yeah,
if you go
just
back to episode like 3 and 4.
Dude,
or
one of the
whatever.
brothers is one of my sons now.
technically.
What?
Technically, yeah.
Which one?
Oh, because
It's a
Technically,
lot of lore. If you-
Andrew is
Little Bald Soda Boy's
Clementine's
technically my son now.
son,
yeah. So
and
you're his
he married
stepdad,
Clementine.
which means he's his own uncle.
Yes.
Soda
I
is
also
his
have
own
two
uncle.
I
wives.
really like that
Yep.
marriage. It really just helped make things just even more
It really
better
did.
in the cult.
I love it. If anybody wants an explanation, come to me. I know all the lore.
Or you can at least follow on Instagram Benea's Family Cult.
I still have the paper thing of where everybody's at.
Oh,
Oh.
that's way outdated.
No, I have the in date one.
It's not in date anymore.
Are
I was
you-
like a year old.
I've been keeping up with it.
Have you
Have
been
you?
editing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Maybe we'll put that on screen if it's all the way done. No.
I'll have to find it.
Yeah.
It's literally a piece of paper I wrote down where everybody is.
So you just made just every time something happens, you make a new line to someone?
Yeah.
It's like a spider
Basically,
web.
More like a
except I just
circle or
rewrite where they're
triangle.
at, and then
Hey.
if they're in a different two spots, I leave one there and then make another.
I think everyone still stays in their spot, but it's different.
No,
colored
like
lines.
where Isaac got married to Clementine, he stays as the brother, but he goes up there. Like,
Oh, so he's on there twice?
yeah,
That's not going to make things confusing.
it's not.
Just like how I'm both of Ryan, both have Soda Boy's uncles.
So is Andrew on there like 5 times as
Andrew
as
is
like
his
uncles?
own uncle.
No, he just goes over the top of us, and then he's right next to us.
I'm Andrew's uncle twice because Clementine's my half sister and he's my half brother, but on different sides.
Oh yeah.
So you're his double uncle.
And I'm also technically his stepbrother in the way that Clementine was my mom, because of because
Oh yeah.
if you're very confused right now listening to
So
this,
so am I. I mean, I understand it, but like it's also like it's hard to follow.
yeah, if you're confused, I don't blame you.
So are we, and we're the ones who made it
Call
up.
me.
So
I'm not confused.
My spot's literally at the very bottom. And it says least favorite,
The
all in
worst.
caps.
that's who you are on my phone. You're just least favorite son.
I know this.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you, Tyler, for being our grandpa and for coming on and saying like 7 words. Anything else to say?
We should give him a word count.
Yeah.
3.
I think I'll actually
Make
count
it
all the
4.
words you say. Here's the word count right
Just
here.
put it
as
like
of
right
now.
above his head.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's
Do you have any departing remarks, Dad?
to make the word count double maybe?
No.
One more. Kid. One more. Well,
Come on, Taylor, get one more.
I'll
Thank you.
double it.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Another?
Oh, she juked
Oh,
us.
okay.
Oh, what a
Oh, okay.
Well,
thank
if you guys
Taylor,
made
for
it this
coming
far
on.
into the episode, thank you for watching.
I have.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Subscribe on Spotify. Leave a review on iTunes.
I think follow on Spotify.
Follow on Spotify. I've heard downloading the podcast is good on
download them so I
Spotify.
can listen to them in the car.
however that
Same.
works.
Thanks, Trey.
Just download them so you can listen on the go.
Yeah.
And I think that's everywhere that we are.
We're everywhere. Just go find us.
Search the Winky
Has
Squid.
anyone
We're
seen
the
my
only
teeth?
one.
Has anyone seen you? That's more words for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was talking over.
Every time.
Benaya.
I
He tried to
started
talk over you. You were already
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, he gets the rights though because he has less
Emphasis
word
on
counts than you.
tried talking over me.
Yeah, but he's not a host, so never. No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Well, bye.
Bye.
So long.
Bye.
But
Thanks for that.
Okay, Dad, say the thing.
Say the thing.
what thing?
Man, I hate our 2 guests. They're the
I
worst.
hate our viewers.
Oh,
Man,
I hate
yeah,
it.
you said it
Yes.
wrong.
Man,
Oh.
everybody's the worst.
I
Dad,
hate
say
our,
the
I'm gonna
thing.
go commit
What's the
die.
thing?
Trey,
Say,
you
man,
can't
I
say
hate
that.
our viewers.
Man, I hate our viewers.
Yay,
man,
he
I
said
hate our
it.
viewers.
I hate myself.
I hate you, Dad.